watching on Netflix, and especially somebody here in Texas where we have such a Texas identity, the ideas that you guys play with is it Canada, is it America, is it Amsterdam? So what city do you guys think Lost Girl is set in?
It's in your city. I don't know. What city is it?
It's actually in Des Moines. Baton Rouge, maybe.
Oh,
We'll go with that.
So, how long does it take y'all to prepare for the episode with your lines and stuff like that? What do y'all have to do?
We have your pieces.
Shooting a TV series is fast. So as soon as we're finished shooting an episode, we do a read-through on the lunch, usually for the next episode. So one lunch per episode is dedicated to a read-through of the next episode, and then we shoot it. So it's fast, it's really quick. So you kind of have to have your character down and get your lines down, and you go. Yeah, it's quick. It's not like a movie at all.
I have a question. Sorry, I'm expecting that to be so loud. This one's for Zoe. I just wanted to know, you said you got surprises with Lauren's backstory, and you said that it kind of affected the way some of the decisions you made with acting with her and how she was portrayed early on. Is there anything you would go back and maybe change if you had the privilege of her backstory from the beginning?
Yeah, there was, I don't even know if I can be specific, but there's a couple of moments where I would say a line, and I wasn't sure really how to say it, because I didn't know the intention behind it, which is kind of everything as an actor, your intention, what you want out of your out of your scene partner, and what you want, your objective is sort of everything. And there was a couple of moments where I was unclear, mostly in the first season, when I didn't know if she really loved Bo, or if it all was just a ploy, or where her loyalties lie, if she was really sort of working for the Ash, or I had no answers to any of those questions. But I think it worked out okay. I think I had to play stuff really on a line a lot. I really had to play stuff in a way that if anything was revealed, it was fine that I sort of said it that way, or, there was a lot of that going on. But she's a lot clearer now to me, the character. She's still sort of mysterious, but I think we understand she is inherently good, and she has both best interests at heart now. I think we know that, unless something changes, which it could, I don't know.
Yes, this question is for Kris. I was just wondering, what's it like for you to do a scene and just be growling and all that stuff, and then you come back, maybe, a few weeks later, you see yourself on screen, and you see that really cool lighting effect on your eyes, and the roar they add to it. What's that like for you?
I'm like, thank God for CGI, because honestly, when I do it, sometimes I just feel like I'm a monkey out there. You're just hoping that it looks good, right? No, I can't do it. No, there's no CGI person here.
Don't do it.
Yeah, when you see it all come together, it's great. When you're doing it on the day, you just trust that you're like, it's all energy. You're just like trying to get your energy into the superhuman energy zone. And you hope it translates, and usually thank goodness it does. The reason why I can't do it right now is I kind of have to go pee, and if I do that, I lose control of my bodily functions. That's part of my process of doing this. So, this would be up here. Anyway, next question.
This question is from Zoe. We've heard the story that Jay Firestone tells about Kris's audition. So we know what scene he did. There's 4 scenes in the pilot with you and Bo. Which one of those was your audition scene?
We did the one in the bar in the pilot episode, and when I very first examined her, where I say, "My God, you're beautiful." So that was in the audition. I think there may have been a third one, I can't remember, but definitely those 2, when I first sort of examined it the very first time. And I think I did 3. There was one, just a regular audition, then a callback, and then a screen test with Anna to see if we sort of had anything, between us that translated as chemistry. And I think we did those scenes. Anna and I knew each other beforehand, like not well. We weren't friends, but we had known each other just from the industry. So it was nice to be in an audition with somebody that you sort of have a connection with already. We were friendly at that time.
Is there any blooper material you would like to share with us?
There's always material. I think they did a blooper reel for season 2, which I think is out on the web, right? Yeah. And unfortunately, they haven't made one for season 3 yet.
No, they probably won't.
Yeah.
There's always bloopers. We don't do one scene. I don't think there's a scene I've shot where we haven't messed up with these things. Yeah.
We're either falling down, bumping into each other, something's not right.
Sex scenes have a lot of wardrobe mishaps, often, where you show too much or the camera catches the side of the pasty. There's a lot of those moments where you're strategically trying to make out with somebody, but place your arms in such a way that it's like insane. There's nothing normal about it. So there's a lot of wardrobe malfunctions for sex scenes. And then where you, anyway. And there was that one once.
No, I'm good.
My question is, if you could choose what mythical creature you want to play, what would you play? And Kris, would you still want to play a werewolf?
What fake creature would you want to be? And what I want to be wolf? Yeah, you know what? I love doing the wolf. It's great. Yeah. To tap into the animal side and how to use that as a character springboard, I guess. Texas has been really a blast to play. I wouldn't really change it, except for get it better at wolf. Well, yeah, our wolf is kind of a little. I want a real wolf. I mean, that's my only complaint about my character. Yeah, I want a real wolf.
Okay.
We have time for 2 more questions.
Vex.
Yeah, could you talk about the other cast members like Anna and what they're like in real life?
Well, I mean, we're so fortunate. We're really good pals on the show, and everybody's really lovely to work with. And Anna that leads the team, and she's probably the single most lovely, kind, thoughtful, generous, charming person you want to work with. She's the lead of a really popular show, and she's probably the most humble human being I've ever met. She really is. She's pretty grounded and lovely. So yeah, I mean, in terms of Anna, she's extraordinary. Everybody's good.
Anna is from Cape Breton, is that right? Fredericton. And she told me that when she was growing up, sort of something that was in the community or her family would say is, strangers are just friends that you don't know yet. And that's just so sweet. And she's managed to bring this with her all the way along. And yeah, that's Anna. And all the way down, I don't know, we're so lucky on our show, from even our execs and stuff like this. Jay is as kooky and crazy as he is. His heart is so into the show, and that's just such a gift to have the person who's running it really believe in it. Straight down our writers, Ian Brock, amazing production designer, and all of our actors. We're all really close friends now. That's rare, and I think it also helps our show. It's all about chemistry, right? And we're very lucky to have great chemistry between everybody else.
I say it over and over again, but we have the single best fans in the world.
Absolutely.
They are. They're extraordinary. They're passionate. They're invested. They're involved, and they have brought us to where we are. And I couldn't have done it without the people that tune in every single week. And I speak on behalf of everybody. We're grateful. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end. We have this last question.
It better be the best question. Go.
I told her, no pressure.
Merchandise. There is no merchandise online to buy for Lost Boy. No t-shirts, no jewelry, no dolls. Do you know anything about that coming up?
I have no information on it. I mean, I guess that's sort of something the producers have to do. Do you know anything?
I I don't either. I would say, is Jay on Twitter? You know? I would say email law schools, because I know Jay Firestone is very interested in that world, you know, and I know he wants to do stuff. He played around with a little sort of mobile game this year, the law school app. But I know he wants to continue. He wants to brand it and maybe potentially